Hey guys, Thomas from Team Soccer also here, coming at you with 5 cards to have in your trade binder for August. Now I know this video is a little bit late. I've been dealing with being sick for a bit, so if I don't sound as well in this video, you guys know the deal. Also, if this video hits 30 likes, I will be doing a part 2 in August. I'll probably do it before the 15th, you know, the usual deal. Also, if you're buying cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And this is when you buy not just Yu-Gi-Oh, but like Vanguard, Magic. I've had a few questions about that. So whenever you buy cards off TCG Player using this affiliate link, even if it's like sleeves, I get a part of that and I put that into more openings. Like the case of Rise of Duelists, I'm trying to get right now. No promise if I could get it, but hopefully I could bring that to you guys because it really is an awesome set. So we're going to get right into it. So the first card I have here is Alector Solventry of Birds. Now this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Our manga promo as 2400 attack, 2000 defense. It's pretty good. It's a pretty weird extender, but still a good one nevertheless, because it's a level 6 that can special summon itself as long as your opponent controls 2 of the same attribute monsters. So it's a little difficult to pull off, but against certain decks, it's just very simple and easy to do. So what this card can do is you can target a face-up card on the field and negate its effects. It's not a quick effect because it is more of an older card, so it's not as good. However, I believe if it ever got errated, which it could be to be a quick effect, then I think this card could go up in price, since Konami's not afraid of errating cards instead of banning them. They'd rather work with something than ban it at this point, like, you know, Red Ice, Darkness, Smell of the Dragon. But that's not the reason I think you guys should pick up this card, even though that is a small reason, or a small hunch, might I add. The reason you should pick this up is because there's very limited amounts of this on the market, seeing it's the highest printing of this very old card, along with being a card that even classic collectors could recognize. It's about $15, so at least starting off. You could maybe find it cheaper a little bit on eBay and all that, but there's very limited quantities. It goes up to $20, $25 very, very quickly. And if there's ever a format or a certain deck that can utilize this card, or if it ever becomes a side deck option, you can have yours ready. This is a manga promo that once it leaves the market, you're almost never going to have a chance to get this ever again unless you buy it for some insane price that you shouldn't be buying it for. So it's best to stack up on these, maybe get yourself a playset or just the one copy if you have the money to. Now the second card that I have here is Artifact Sanctum. Now I'm going to go over this card very quickly because I mentioned your 5 cards I have in your Battles of Armageddon, but this is, instead of a $5 card, which it was back then, this is now a $1.73, since a lot of this set was opened up, and a lot of people have surpluses of a lot of cards, like Artifact Sanctum. And this is a card, if you guys just don't know what it does, basically, if it gets destroyed, you get to pop a card in the field, but it special summons an artifact from the deck, like Artifact Scythe, to lock your opponent out of the extra deck. This is pretty insane, and this card will always be relevant for as long as Artifact Scythe is in the game. You can also special summon stuff like Artifact Moral Tech, so again, a pop, which is great. And it's really good if they MS somehow, I don't know, Twin Twisters or Artifact Sanctum, and then special summon Moral Tech, because then you're going to get 2 free pops. So this is a really good card to have, and a very good side deck option. And that really just depends on the format, since Artifact Sanctum, along with Artifact Moral Tech and Scythe, are side deck options quite often, as long as main deck options. So getting this engine for cheap, since Artifact Sanctum was originally about a $15 to $18 card, now going to the $2 range just for one copy, is better to get a place it while it lasts, because eventually this is going to rise to the double-digit number, and you're going to be glad that you could sell this card for 5 times the amount that you originally got for. So get your Artifact Sanctums while you can. I would not wait too long, because I feel like about $1.70 to $2 is the lowest it's going to ever be. So get your copies while you can. Now the third card that I have here is actually Crystal Bond. And you guys are probably thinking, why would we get a Crystal Beast card that's been printed recently? Where's the value in that unless we wait like a decade? Well, I'll tell you. So Legendary Collection had some, hit or miss reprints. Really. But one of them that was good was Crystal Bond. Now we've gotten these in 3 colors, purple, green, and blue. Now, I personally like the purple. However, the only thing I'm going to say is green tends to be the least favored. So if you're going after this card, choose between blue or purple, or just get both. Now, Crystal Bond was a card that was anywhere from $40, $45 to $60 before its reprint. And then when it got reprinted, it was about an $8 to $10 card. And now it's been going down because the set's been opened up so much. But there's not that many people who want Crystal Beast cards. However, these are cards that have so much collector value that's not even funny. Because in a couple of years, players, along with players who play the meta as well are going to want this card. And you're probably thinking, players who play the meta want this card. And it's a Crystal Beast card. Are you out of your fucking mind, Thomas from Team Sakurasu? Yes. But let me explain. Crystal Beasts are getting some new support in the future. So once they do, people are going to want their playsets, especially playsets of the same color, because people opening this product, I assume, have a 1 in 3 chance of getting either the green, the purple, or the blue, if they get Crystal Bond in the first place. People are going to want their sets to match as well, so they might, you know, if you have like 1 or 2 purples or something, you're going to want to finish that set being purple. You're not going to want to play like a purple, blue, or green. Not that it really matters to some people, but a lot of people tend to like to keep it the same color. Personally, I like having a little rainbow of 1 each personally, but that's because I'm weird. However, once this deck gets support, you're going to see this go up, along with collectors wanting Crystal Bond for their collection, since there's only 1 printing, and this is kind of a unique printing, being different colors, so collectors are going to be interested in this, although it may take some time for collectors to be. However, you're going to see players who want to play Crystal Beast, maybe not meta players, but just players in general, especially when you get the new support, and then you're going to have collectors. So when you have these 2 markets going after a card, $2 is literally just free money. So I would get a playset while you can, possibly even 2, while they're cheap, because I feel like $2 is the cheapest Crystal Bond is ever going to get. Now that we've got a little more of our penny stocks out of the way, I'm going to get to some other cards. Now, I have a card coming out of Turbo Pack 2, an Ultimate Rare called Gladiator Beast Heraclinos. Now, a lot of players might not even know. Sorry about that, sneeze. But, I didn't even sneeze, but Gladiator Beast Heraclinos is an old ulti out of Turbo Pack 2, and it's about $50 to $60 right now. And what it does is you discard a card to negate a spell or trap, and this is a quick effect. And Glad Beasts have always been a fan favorite deck. Now the reason I'm telling you to pick this up now, however, is because a lot of players are looking at older formats from 2011 to 2013. This is including Light Swarm. This is Monk Cat Turbo. If you guys don't know what that is, just search it up. It was such a cool deck back then before the Rescue Catarata. If you guys remember what that is, let me know in the comment section below, because I love talking about this format. And then we also have Gladiator Beast. So players are looking for Gladiator Beast cards to play in this format, because they kind of like the old slower Yu-Gi-Oh, where, you know, top decking meant a little bit more, and turns and were like lasting at least till turn 5, turn 7, all that jazz, you know. And Heraclinos, aka Glad Beasts, were a top contender back then. So this is the highest rarity you could get Heraclinos in. So this is a card that you're going to want to get sooner rather than later. Although with people do like Glad Beasts even to this day, especially because since they got some new support out of Chaos Impact. They did even get a top, I believe, in 2019, 1 or 2, which was pretty cool. So the deck isn't really down for the count either. I would get this while you can, since being an old Turbo Pack 2, because Turbo Pack 2 eventually is going to be impossible to find. So any copies of Heraclinos on the market are just, that's all you're going to have, because even if people have old Turbo Pack 2s, these are going to be like $50 to $100 a pack, and it's not even worth opening it. Just sell it sealed. It's more of a collectability to have a sealed pack rather than the cards inside it, even if there is a card that's worth more, if that makes sense. So get your Heraclinos while you can. I believe these are going to hit a higher price point, since they have hit $250 before when Glad Beasts got support. I believe they could hit that again and then stabilize around $150 to $200. So get your copies. And now the last card I have here, and before I go on, if you're buying any of the cards and 5 cards I have in your trade binder, please use my affiliate code in the description below. Just help support out the channel and all that. So just a little quick reminder of all that, and thank you to those who do use my affiliate link. A lot of you have been using it lately, and that's been helping me getting a second box of Rise of the Duelist, because while trying to get a case, I also get a box for the channel. So, you know, 13 boxes in total. However, I'm getting 14 because of the affiliate money. Now, I didn't get enough affiliate money for a box, mind you, but I actually got enough to get it for a lot cheaper. And that means a lot to me. I can bring you guys more content. So I just want to say thank you to those who do use my affiliate code. Again, you know, you have my gratitude. So I just want to make sure people know. So the last card I have here is First Ed Ash Blossoms. And this is from Maximum Crisis. Now the reason I have this is because Ghost Ogre, in its original print along with its Ultimate, got bought out because it is in and out of the format depending on what we have, and it helps stop the Numeron engine. It's not as good as people thought it was anymore, but it's still pretty good against them nevertheless. So secret first set ogres skyrocketed to like 120. Now they calm down to like 90, 100. However, looking at this and Ghost Ogre being a lot, being just inferior to Ash Blossom, I'm looking at first set secret Ash Blossoms at around the $60, $65 mark, and I'm thinking to myself, this can easily hit the $100 mark, because Ash is probably the most prevalent hand trap in the game, and that's just no debate. So, because it literally is one of the only hand traps that stops searching, along with, other similar cards like Droll and Lockbird. So you have that, it stops Foolish Burials type cards like the Foolish Burial or like, Ash, It's such a great card, and I can see this card hitting 100, 120 easily. If you're looking to invest in a high rarity card that you could use in so many of your decks, Ash Blossom is definitely the #1, and there's zero debate on this. So get your first set secret Ash Blossoms at 60, 65 while you can. I had this in another 5-card time in your trade binder when these were around $33, and I believe that was the best time to pick them up. However, even at 65, they're still a great pickup. However, if you did get them at 33, you definitely won. So anyway, this concludes the 5-card time in your trade binder. Again, sorry for being sick, guys, and this video being a little more wonky. But leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.